never got back to me this month, so it's a dead issue until she calls.
Right.
I move we table it.
And I don't want to table it, it's a dead issue. I'm not gonna put it back on the agenda until she calls me back.
Oh, okay. So just no
See,
action.
I wasn't here last month. Where's the property?
It's across on 219, it's a piece of property that we own property on both sides of it.
No house used to sit.
The old house used to sit there.
Oh, where the, okay, yeah, I'm gonna stand
Up above the blue house.
Yeah.
And she called and wanted if we'd be interested in it. She did not quote me a price, and I do not have a phone number to call her back on. I do have her name, I probably could find her, but if she didn't call me, I just figured she wasn't that interested in selling it. And it's tied up in an estate. Maybe the other people in the estate didn't want to sell it.
How much land is there?
It's approximately 1 acre. Most of it's that hillside over there. I mean,
Yeah,
there's a
basically
little-
all.
Part of it on both sides of the road, a little piece along Greenbrier River and up on the hillside.
Have I missed anything? Here I act on recommendations from the Wage Committee. Dave?
Yes. Basically what we've come up to, and you wrote down, Brad, I think in the minutes, we come up with 1.5%.
Now, we have not approved that,
Right. What?
the minutes. What do you recall?
1.7 I've got it written down here. Cost of living raise.
No,
Across
no,
the board.
when we had the meeting.
That's what he said. He has it wrote down at 1.7.
And that, I didn't bring my notes, but that's what I had written down
Yeah.
that night too.
So that's what we did that night
Yes,
too?
yes.
Okay, so if everybody will change their 1.5 to 1.7 on their minutes.
Which I can't find here.
Okay, before we get into the recommendation.
Can we approve these
Yeah,
first?
yes, that's what I'm gonna do, before we get into the recommendation. Do I hear a motion to approve the Wage Committee minutes?
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Okay.
With the,
I changed it on here, so as
Okay.
presented is 1.7.
as presented. Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we approve the Wage Committee minutes. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. All opposed likewise, motion carries.
Who
Here-
made that motion, I'm sorry?
Norris made it and Dave seconded it. Here I act on recommendations from the Wage Committee. Dave?
The recommendation was to give across the board raise to all the employees a rate of 1.7% cost of living rate.
Not all employees, all eligible employees.
I recall we made it to all employees.
I'm not gonna give a 1.7% pay raise to somebody who's only been here 2 months.
That was a recommendation of that committee.
Yeah,
They
that
just
doesn't mean we
didn't
have
say
to
it.
do it.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Cost of,
Okay, to all employees, okay.
but that was what was discussed that night.
To all employees, and that's what my
Okay.
recollection is.
Motion's been made to give a
Nope.
1.7%.
Wasn't a motion.
Huh?
That's when you actually made a motion, or you
Yes.
presented it?
Yes.
Motion's been made to give a 1.7% cost of living raise to all employees. Do I hear a second to it?
Second.
Been seconded. Open for discussion. Any discussion?
Yes. Why do we have evaluations if you're going to always give it across the board?
In
That's up to the Wage
this
Committee.
particular case,
I guess there was a lot of discussion in the meeting
A lot of discussion.
about whether there ought to even be a merit increase or not a merit increase.
couldn't
So
even
the
see-
committee decided.
yeah, they couldn't even see whether it was a merit increase justified, I think, overall. And that's why we come to 1.7 overall.
Cost of living.
And we're going to take a real close look at this merit system. If we come up with, we don't have enough records, accurate records to make decisions on people, and we're going to work on that as far as doing evaluations and stuff. That's going to be all changed.
I think the committee agreed
It had
to
been
call.
changed once. What happened
to
to
call
all
a
those
meeting.
nice forms that we
It's
used to
not-
have when it was changed once?
It's not been followed through sufficiently enough. We're going to change
Okay.
that.
So I
To
think
get
the
better-
committee's going to call a full meeting of the council to discuss.
And so how much money is this? How much does
Less
that
than-
add?
Less than a quarter. Oh, how much does that
No,
add?
I mean, how much money does it add altogether to give this raise?
About $3.
no, that's not what I
The
know.
town, well, if you're asking if there's enough money for it, the town budgeted 3% overall. Am I correct?
Right.
And we're just giving 1.7%. So there is monies for the
Well, I
raise.
understand there's money, but I just wondered how much
And that's
it's
just
going
the-
to involve. I thought you would have an amount, a monetary amount.
And that's just the committee's recommendation, it doesn't mean the council has to.
Well, I'm never a fan of across the board.
Well, the reason for it,
And this includes all employees, including the new.
And the new hires shouldn't have been included in that either. They're still on probation, right?
they can be changed. Make a motion that we do not include them.
Well, you already have a
One
motion.
motion out here right now.
Well, I
Take care of
don't
those
love them
motions.
as much as.
Okay, any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of giving 1.7% cost of living raise to all employees signify by saying aye.
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 Aye, 3 ayes. All opposed, same sign,
Aye.
2. All employees will get a 1.7% cost of living rate.